Have you ever imagined a perfect life in your head? Success, money, freedom, everything figured out. But then you do absolutely nothing about it? That gap between dreaming and doing is where most people get stuck. We all know someone like this, or maybe it's you. Big goals, big plans, big dreams, but no action. So, what's really going on inside their mind? Why do some people dream big but stay exactly where they are? Let's break it down. Point one, the comfort of fantasy. The first reason is simple: dreaming feels good. When you imagine success, your brain releases dopamine, the same chemical you get when you actually achieve something. So your mind tricks you. It gives you the feeling of success without you doing any real work. Real life example: you plan to start a YouTube channel. You imagine your videos going viral, people praising you. But instead of recording, you just keep thinking about it. Because in your head, you've already felt successful. Point two, fear disguised as laziness. Most people say, I'm just lazy. But that's not the truth. It's actually fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of not being good enough. So instead of trying and risking failure, they choose to stay in their comfort zone. Because dreaming is safe. Reality is not. Ask yourself, are you really lazy or just afraid of what might happen if you try? If this is hitting a little too close to home, consider subscribing because we break down real psychology like this in a way that actually helps you grow. Point three, the illusion of starting tomorrow. This one is dangerous. People who dream big often believe, I'll start tomorrow. But tomorrow turns into next week, next month, next year, and nothing changes. Why? Because there's no pressure, no urgency, just endless planning. Real life example: someone wants to get fit. They watch motivation videos, buy workout clothes, but never actually step into the gym because preparing feels like progress, even when it's not. Point four, identity conflict. Here's something deeper. Sometimes people don't act because their identity doesn't match their goals. They say, I want to be successful, but deep down they believe I'm not the type of person who succeeds. And your brain will always protect your identity, even if it keeps you stuck. So you stay where you are because it feels familiar. Let me ask you something. How many dreams have you delayed, waiting for the right time? What's one thing you've been thinking about doing, but still haven't started? And honestly, what's stopping you right now? Drop your answer in the comments. I read them. Point five, lack of small action thinking. People who don't act usually think too big. They focus on the final result instead of the first small step. And when something feels too big, your brain avoids it. But here's the truth. You don't need motivation. You need momentum. Start small, even ridiculously small, because action, even tiny action, breaks the cycle. At the end of the day, dreaming isn't the problem. Staying in the dream is. Because one day you'll wake up and realize you didn't fail your dreams, you just never gave them a chance. So don't wait for motivation. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Start messy, start scared, but start. Because the life you imagine only exists on the other side of action. Dreaming shows you what's possible, but action decides if it ever becomes real.